Good morning, you guys. It is currently 8:28 in the morning. I normally wake up at 9 o'clock on winter mornings, but today I woke up 30 minutes early so I can film this morning routine for you guys. So as you can tell, the first thing I do when I wake up is I open my blinds just to let some light into the room. Then I walk over and get some clothes on. Today I just had some shorts and a t-shirt today, just because I'm lounging around the house. Then I go to my bathroom, rinse off my retainer, because I do wear a retainer at night, and I put it back in my case. There we go, in the case. Alright. And then, after that, I walk over to my kitchen, and that is where I go and see my parents. There's my mom waving. Hi, Mom. And then I keep walking to the kitchen area, and we're still walking to the kitchen. I see my dad. He's making his coffee like he does every morning. And then I head over to my little coffee station and I grab the Folgers French vanilla coffee. This stuff is amazing and it works out really, really well for my coffee machine. Then I go to my fridge and I get some water. And what's really cool is we have a little water ice dispenser built into the fridge, so that's really easy to get some water for my coffee. So I fill up my cup to the line, and then I go over to my coffee machine and I open the top to take out where I put the grinds, and I put the water in the bottom, and I just pour the water inside the bottom so it can get into the coffee. Then I put my cup under the spigot, and then I head over to my sink to go and rinse out my coffee grinds from earlier or from yesterday. And then I get more fresh coffee grounds to make a fresh cup of vanilla coffee. It's my favorite. I usually do about 2 to 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon when I'm filling up my coffee. Then I put the cap back on, and there's a little shot of my coffee, and I put it back in the cupboard area. Then I go to my coffee maker and I turn on the white button and the brewing starts. Then I take my cup while it's brewing and I get some cubed ice, and this makes it a lot easier for when I do make my coffee. It can just all evenly distribute to the coffee and make it cold, because fun fact, I prefer iced coffee over hot coffee. I don't say iced coffee over cold coffee. Comment below. Question of the day: do you like iced coffee or hot coffee better? I definitely love iced coffee better. It's my favorite. And then I head back over and I open the spigot so that the coffee can start going into the cup. And here's a little time lapse of my coffee filling up. I think this is very satisfying to watch. And then once it is done, I get some sugar from our little sugar area, get a spoon, and I do just 1 little spoonful of sugar, and I pour it in my iced coffee. Make sure I got all of it out of the spoon. And I close the container. Then I go to the fridge and get some milk and the hazelnut coffee creamer. This is my favorite. And I close the fridge door. And here's a little time lapse of me putting milk and creamer in the coffee. This really does make the coffee taste really good. Highly recommend. And I put both of them back in the fridge so that they stay good. And then the most important part of this whole process is to mix it all together so all the flavors are evenly distributed. It looks so good. My mouth is already watering. And then I'm all done. that's how you make my coffee. And then I go to make for my breakfast a cinnamon swirl bagel with Nutella. So I just get a bagel out and I split it in half, and I just put it up, putting the bag back, and then I split the bagel in half and I put it in the toaster. And we have this cool setting on our toaster where there's a specific bagel setting, so I don't have to do much calculating with the dial. So I just press the bagel button and I turn it to about in between 2 and 3. It gets that perfect crisp. And then I head back to my room or my office area to put my coffee down and just get a little bit of work done while my bagel is toasting in the toaster. And I open the blinds a little more just to let even more light in. And I open the MacBook. This is my favorite part of the morning, just to see my mood board and just to get motivated for the day. And first thing I do is I find a YouTube video to watch. Today I'm watching Emily Enchanted. She's amazing. She's my favorite Disney YouTuber. I'll have her channel linked in the description. You definitely should go check her out and subscribe. So I'm just watching one of her old vlogs from Vlogmas. And while I'm watching, I am crossing off some to-dos on my to-do list for today that I'm filming this. It is a Monday, and I've already gotten a handful of everything done. As you can see, I film winter morning routine, which I'm doing right now, and just making coffee and stuff. And if you have not met him already, that is Boots. He is my gray furred cat that I've had for about almost 6 years now. And during this time, while my bagel is still cooking, I go over to the kitchen and I go and give him treats and feed him. So today, the treats are put in the cupboard. Sometimes it's on the counter, sometimes it's in random places of the house. And our cat always comes when he hears the shaking of the treat box, because he knows what the treats sound like in there, and he gets really excited and he starts to come running to get treats. So there he is. I gave him about 4 treats today, just put it on the counter, and he's munching it all up. He loves those things. And then after he's done eating his treats, I go and I give him regular food. So I feed him that little kitty kibble, and we have like a little measuring spoon in there, about a 1/3 cup, and I just take 1 scoop of it and I scoop it into his food bowl, and he's really excited and really hungry, as you can tell. So then I close it, and here's a little, I guess, cinematic shot of him enjoying his breakfast. And then I go and I get him fresh water, so I dump out his water from yesterday and I fill it up with the water from the spigot or faucet, and I do it about halfway there, close it or turn off the faucet, and then I walk back over to his food and I put it down next to his food bowl, and here is more of him eating. Hey Boots. You can tell I'm filming, and he's going back to his food. He's hungry today. Alright, thanks Boots, love you. He's so cute. Alright, and there's me luring him back over to his food so he can eat. And he meowed a little bit. He's so cute. Then I walk over to the cupboards and I close the cupboards, and my bagels are finally ready. Yay. So I take my bagels out and I just put them separately next to each other, and then I walk over to my pantry and I get Nutella, and Nutella is the best on cinnamon swirl bagels. It's one of my favorite things to eat for breakfast, so I just take one of our Nutella jars. This one is almost empty, but we have another one in there. And here's a time lapse of me putting some Nutella spread on my bagel. And that is it. My bagels are ready to eat. So then I take some paper towel and I just put my bagels together so I can transport it without getting a mess everywhere back to my office area, so I can eat this while I work. There we go. Looks like a donut. Then I walk back over to my office, and that is it for my morning routine. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video.